Hey, ready for lunch?
Starving. What do you want to eat?
I was thinking about the cafeteria.
You don't want hospital food.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Yes, sorry. Any menus?
Why would you order out when you've got a cafeteria right downstairs? You ever tried a chipped beef?
Well, actually, these are for caterers. You're looking at the new chairman of the Benefactors Ball, which is
Jesse.
just 2 weeks away.
Plead temporary insanity and quit.
Why? This is my one chance to show the hospital board that I'm good at things that matter to them.
Jesse, your record in ER is exemplary. You saved many, many lives.
Yeah, but how much money have I raised?
You're a resident. They don't expect you to raise money.
Exactly. And my residency ends in less than a year. And if I have any chance of staying on as an attending, I need to impress the hospital board. And what better way than with money?
So bribe them. Can we eat now?
You do not know what you're getting yourself into.
All I have to do is show up. I mean, this thing has practically run itself for the past 30 years.
That's because Martin Gaylord always catered it, but he's retiring this year.
Look, I've put together some pretty good 10-keggers in college. I mean, throw in a couple hundred buckets of Captain Cluck's chicken legs and you got yourself a party.
Now, that's one fundraiser I'd go to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you got?
Oh, a charcoal grill blew up at a party. We got smoke inhalation, minor burns, cut some bruises. Nothing serious.
It's hard to breathe now.
Oh, Mrs. Taggart, I am so sorry. We'll pay for everything. Just send all the hospital bills and the repair costs to me. Oh, and you're going to be fine. And don't worry about your wedding anniversary next month. It's on us. And don't worry about your son's bar mitzvah. Our gift, our treat. Oh, I'm ruined.
Oh, it's not so bad, Mr. Andrews. Everyone loved the food until they were wearing it. Accidents happen, even to the best chefs.
This was no accident. Excuse me, I couldn't help notice your badge. Are you a police officer? Well, I'd like to report a crime. My charcoal grill was sabotaged. Udon noodles were flying everywhere. Somebody could have been killed.
I didn't know noodles were lethal.
Well, they are if they're uncooked and flying off the grill at 80 miles an hour.
Could I have your name, please?
William Andrews, caterer. And this is not the first time a caterer's equipment has been tampered with lately. Someone is trying to sabotage all the caterers in this town, and I have a pretty good idea who.
Well, there's one caterer off my list.
You know, it's just sheer luck that somebody wasn't seriously hurt. And if somebody is really sabotaging caterers, it could happen again.
Oh, not at my ball.
You better hope not, because next time somebody could get killed.
Oh, boy. I'm in deep trouble.
Jesse, what's the big deal? Just pick someone and walk away.
Yo, this is the Benefactors Ball.
And you want it to be the most popular benefactors ball in community general history.
Of course I do.
Okay, here's what you do. Send out the invitations, collect the donations, and cancel the ball.
I think if people pay $500 a plate, they're going to expect to see something on it.
They expect to spend a fortune on an ugly dress or a rented tux so they can socialize with people that they've been trying to avoid all day long. Then they have to listen to boring speeches honoring someone everybody hates, yet they suck up to them for one reason or another. And then they have to wait 2 hours for the valets to find their cars.
Then why do people go to these things in the first place?
It's not that they want to, they have to.
So you mean people are going to have a rotten time no matter what I do?
Don't worry, everybody's going to blame you anyway.
Hi. The arson squad checked out Andrew's kitchen. Apparently it looks suspicious, but they haven't found anything concrete yet, except for the noodles.
You came all the way down here to tell us that?
Well, Jesse's in a real tough spot right now. He needs all the help he can get.
Hey, thanks.
Besides, it's Tuesday. Pigs in a blanket. Anybody want to join me in the cafeteria?
Are you kidding? With a full 24 hours notice, I could handle 500 people. Hugs to Janice.
Can we help you?
Are we set for Thursday's wrap party? Say yes, because they're wrapping 2 days early. As in tomorrow, I know it's impossible. Now, just get it done. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this meeting after all.
What meeting?
Well, good news is, looks like Thursday I'm open. Can we say lunchish?
Not easily.
Nancy, put me down for Thursday. Lunchish with Dr. Travis.
Who are you?
Cynthia Bennett.
Apparently that's Cynthia Bennett.
That's right, all 300 lobsters tomorrow. So they take the red eye. I don't care if they have jet lag. Just get them here.
She's a caterer.
Oh, and they pinned a detective shield on me.
Tell you, Miss Bennett, I was very impressed with your bid for the benefactor's ball.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're a fool.
Now, what exactly would be the wrong way to take that?
Anyone with a calculator and a copy of Bon Appetit can knock off an impressive bid. But can they deliver on what they promise?
Well, if I knew that, I would have hired someone already.
You know, there are a lot of wannabe caterers out there. But there's one thing I've got that they can only dream of.
A 4-digit cell phone bill?
References.
Wow. Is this the real Annette and Warren?
Give them a call and ask. And be sure to mention my name to the person who answers. You'll get through.
Bruce and Demi, Whitney and Bobby, Denzel and Pauletta Barishnikov. Can I borrow this for a while?
Is Fred Breyer on there?
Well, it sounds like Cynthia Bennett did a great job for you. Thanks for your time. Hey, you know what? As long as we're talking here, I've got this great idea for a movie where Rambo actually teams up with Rocky. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'll call you later with the details. What do you got?
You're gonna love this, Doctor.
Something you have never seen before.
You're kidding.
No, she's not kidding.
BP, pulse,
Through the roof.
hypertachycardia?
No, well.
So, let's take a look.
Okay, here we go. Voila.
A feast for the eyes as well as the palate.
Hi, I'm Fred,
Fred McCarran, Helen Froelich.
and we put the fun
Back into fundraising.
and the ball.
Back into your ball.
And this is supposed to impress me.
Well, not as a thing to your benefit, of course.
Of course.
Personally, I like to think of it as a quick introduction to our unique style. Our unique style.
Oh, yes. We think that food is first, but fun is foremost.
Well, you know, we have our own unique style here where we use the emergency room for actual emergencies and not sales calls. Now, get out!
I'm sorry, Doc. We tried something, and, well, it just didn't work.
But keep this in mind. The entire hospital will be buzzing about this for days.
When you get right down to it, isn't that what you want to get with a benefit? That buzz, you know.
You know where to find us.
We're in the book.
I've read every proposal. I've studied every menu. And I've called every reference. And I've come to the conclusion that there is only one man who can handle this job. And that man is you, Mr. Gaylord.
Excellent pitch, Dr. Travis. Superb. You know, if you had been on my staff and looked after my sales, I might have been able to retire years ago.
So then you'll do it. And it's gonna be a glorious evening with you in charge. See you at the dessert table.
No, hold on. I can't.
Says who?
Dr. Travis, I have catered more than my share of parties in Hollywood. And call it jaded or whatever, I believe I've seen one too many 60-ish ex-star trying to pass himself off to everyone as just being 22.
Well, I gotta tell you, if I was making enough money to put a big old diamond like that on a metal bracelet, I would find it very difficult to just walk away.
This, my good man, is purely for self-protection. You see, when you have a peanut allergy, you want people to know why you quit breathing. And this diamond's the best way I know to get their attention.
That's a good point. Well, now, you must know all the caterers. Maybe you can recommend one for me.
Certainly. But I won't.
You like it?
Who are all these people, Jesse?
I don't know.
The party would be for...
Not a clue.
Then what are we doing here?
Eating.
You said you were taking us to a fabulous party.
And here you are.
You dragged us all the way across town to help you select a caterer.
Who else could I turn to?
Jesse, sooner or later you're going to have to make a decision for yourself.
I know that, but before I choose, I need a little guidance. I don't know how to talk to these people. Amanda, you have natural elegance. You could blend in with these guests and see what they think of the party. And Mark, to me, gourmet means sesame seeds on a bun. You have a sophisticated palate. You could tell me if this food is worthy of $500 a plate. And Steve, it's a nice tie.
You know, I have to admit that veal Prince Orloff looks a little better than anything I've got in the freezer.
You have half an hour, but yell me.
Okay. Hey, there's Cynthia Bennett. I hope you don't mind if I go chat with her for a little while.
Oh, no, I'll just hang around here and wait for someone to admire my tie.
Yeah.
Hors d'oeuvre, sir? Okay, try to think of it this way. If you go on stage without inhabiting the part, you're just a person mouthing lines. Isn't that what Stanislavski said? Mm-hmm. Well, the same is true with this. When folded perfectly, point sharp, edges crisp, it's a napkin. Until then, it's just a balled-up piece of cloth. Now, take these rags into the kitchen and don't bring them back until they're napkins. Tuck the points tightly under the long fold. A solid napkin is a monument to the meal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, good evening.
Evening.
You enjoying the party, Dr. Sloan?
Lovely. Very nice. Oh, thank you. Oh, Stanislavski would definitely approve.
Yes, well, most of the waiters on the party circuit don't really care about the job. It's just what they do until the real career kicks in. So in order to motivate them, I have to speak in terms that they can understand.
I can see why caterers like working with you.
I tried to do a good job.
Although I must admit, I'm surprised you're working with this particular caterer.
Cynthia? We've done hundreds of parties together.
Even though Willie said she sabotaged his party? You could have been hurt.
Explosions aren't Cynthia's style. Besides, she can do more damage with an ugly rumor and a cell phone than 1,000 pounds of dynamite.
May I interest you in some of these?
Excuse me, Dr. Sloan. I have a jewelry crisis.
I know you're waiting for an answer, Goldie, but Kurt's birthday's the same night as the benefactor's ball. Now, I'm not stringing you along, I promise. Just give me a little more time. All right. Well, Dr. Travis, I'm so glad you could make it. I hope you're enjoying the party.
Oh, yeah. The food looks great. The decor is beautiful. And all the guests are having a great time.
Oh, I knew you were a man who could appreciate quality. Oh, it would have been fun to work with you. Oh, well.
What do you mean, oh, well, it would have been? What do you mean?
Well, I can't keep turning away business hoping you'll choose me, not when my regular customers want me for the same night.
I tell you what, don't make any plans until tomorrow. I'll have an answer for you by then.
I don't know. My people are getting antsy.
9 o'clock sharp. You can wait until then.
9 o'clock.
Thanks. Hey, is this a great party or what?
Can we leave yet?
Mind if I eat my food first?
As long as I don't have to watch.
What's wrong?
I think it was a shrimp toast.
You know what your problem is? You don't have a stomach for fine food.
Shrimp toast?
Veal Prince Orloff.
Now, no offense, Mark, but as you get older, the digestive system gets a little twitchy. You may want to stay away from the rich foods.
Veal Prince Orloff?
Cheese balls.
Amanda, all these years in the path lab, who would have thought that you had such a tender little stomach?
You know, something I don't think is Amanda's stomach. Or ours.
I don't know, did he? Maybe. Is he all right?
Call 911.
Is he alive?
Hey, sorry I'm late. Anything come up during the autopsy?
Yeah, my breakfast, thanks to you. That hasn't happened to me during an autopsy since I was in med school.
Hey, well, look, I didn't cook the food last night.
You didn't eat it either.
Probably a good thing since the lab said it was full of salmonella.
So Cliff Furlong died from food poisoning?
Well, not exactly. He was taking digitalis and diuretics for a heart condition. But that combined with salmonella caused his potassium levels to drop so much so that his system shut down and he died.
So this was an accident?
No, the salmonella levels in his blood were way too high to be simple contamination. Somebody tampered with that food, which makes a murder.
So everyone got poisoned just so someone could take out this guy?
I don't think so. Mr. Furlong wasn't even supposed to be there. He was a last-minute date of one of the other guests.
So then technically it was an accident.
Well, not if the food was deliberately tampered with. You know, I think Willie was right. Somebody sabotaged his grill. Maybe the same person that tampered with Cynthia Bennett's food.
Or Willie was getting back at Cynthia for what she tried to do to him.
It doesn't matter how it happened. Cynthia Bennett is not going to be catering my benefactor's ball.
Hold on. Think about it. Jesse, you do that, then the sabotage paid off.
You think all this sabotage is about who I pick for a caterer?
Yes.
Well, then I quit.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to solve the problem.
It will for me.
Are you saying this guy died for a party?
Well, it's not just any party, Steve. Whoever gets the benefactor's ball replaces Martin Gaylord at the very top of the catering world. A lot of money and prestige involved. Something to kill for.
I think I better have a talk with Cynthia Bennett.
Right after I throw up.
Well, the bad news is you're still dehydrated. The good news is you won't be having to eat our hospital food. Just give him 25 milligrams of Compazine and keep the fluids going.
Yes, Doc.
Thanks, Will. Mr. Horn, aside from your queasy stomach, how are you feeling?
Lucky. This is the first time in 10 years as a cater waiter that I've gotten food poisoning.
10 years? Wow. I guess the career as an actor didn't quite pan out.
Not all of us cater waiters are doing it to pay for acting classes or chance to slip someone a spec script. Some of us are professionals. For 9 years, I worked exclusively for Martin Gaylord.
Now, would you have any idea who would want to ruin Willie Andrews and Cynthia Bennett?
Fred McCarran and Helen Froelich are the obvious ones. Next to Cynthia and Willie, they're the best. And they haven't been struck yet.
Wow, so you must know everybody in the catering scene, huh?
If they're worth knowing, they started with Mr. Gaylord.
Do you know Captain Cluck? Let me ask you, if you were arranging a big social event, who would you hire to cater it?
Me.
I mean, no offense, Mr. Horn, but you're a waiter.
So was Martin Gaylord when he started out. No one is born a caterer, Dr. Travis. You do have to get your start somewhere.
I realize that. This is the benefactor's ball. I mean, it's hardly a place to get your start. Sorry.
Ah, Dr. Travis, would you kindly direct me towards Emerson Horn's room?
Mr. Gaylord, I can do better than that. I'll escort you myself. It's the least I could do for Community General's new Man of the Year.
Hello.
Yeah, congratulations.
The Man of the Year has traditionally been a recognized humanitarian and a very generous benefactor to the hospital.
Well, then explain David Hasselhoff.
The point is, I hardly qualify.
But without you, the Benefactor's Ball wouldn't be the premier fundraising event that it is today. You're directly responsible for raising millions of dollars in donations. Let's face it, you're irreplaceable.
Thank you. I'm very honored.
So, Man of the Year, who should replace you?
Ah, if you name me Man of the Year simply as a ploy to get me to select a caterer, I'm afraid you are in for a very grave disappointment.
Well, so are you. Unless you like Captain Cluck's chicken fixins.
Dr. Travis, I simply cannot select a caterer. It's like asking a father to name his favorite child.
Hey, you could tell me which one would be most likely to sabotage his competitor.
All of them. I'm afraid they all have my ambition and none of my ethics. However, they can throw a fabulous party. Good luck, Doctor. Ta-ta.
Of course I understand, Ingrid. We can't afford to take chances. I've done every party she's ever been to, and now I'm not good enough to cater a bachelorette party for 35 of her supermodel friends.
After last night, can you blame her? She probably didn't want her friends to spend the next day throwing up.
They're supermodels, Detective. That's what they do anyway.
Cynthia can't come to the phone right now. She's busy vomiting. If you'd like to leave a message.
Hello. Why don't you just shoot me?
The thought crossed my mind at about 3 o'clock this morning.
So I'm the bad guy?
That's what I'm here to find out. You know anything about the explosion that ruined Willie Andrews' party?
Well, of course I do. Thanks to his misfortune, I was about to get the contract for the benefactor's ball. What are my chances now?
If it was up to me,
Well, with me and Willie Andrews out of the running, that just leaves the dastardly duo, Fred McCarran and Helen Froelich.
There must be 1,000 other caterers in this town.
Yes, but only 3 who trained under Martin Gaylord. Anyone else is just fast food.
Hey, I was never poisoned by Burger Boy.
And I smoked 6 packs a day for 12 years. Does that mean I shouldn't worry about lung cancer?
Well, Fred and Helen did do it. It wasn't a very subtle plan. They stand out like a topless dancer at a funeral.
So you've been to one of their events?
We have no hard evidence on anyone. Just a lot of accusations and sour stomachs.
Freshen up your magnesium hydrochloride?
No, thanks. I gotta drive.
Now I know how my patients feel.
All our problems are solved.
Funny, I still feel nauseous.
The board's been trying to raise money for a new MRI suite, right?
Right.
So I got this great idea. What if I got them one?
How?
I'm hosting a gala fundraiser a week from today right here in the lobby, sort of like a dry run for the benefactors ball. You RSVP for the party right there in the Community Generals and Mission form.
Not a bad idea, Jesse. Who's catering?
Fred and Helen.
But they're the ones that are probably behind all the sabotage.
Yeah, so the evening should go by without a hitch. So look sharp.
Very good. Oh, hi, Jesse. Yeah.
Nice turnout. Yeah, and we're saving a bundle on overhead. I mean, no room or furniture rental, plenty of parking, and free decor.
Be careful, Jesse. You're starting to sound like an administrator.
Hey, I see you finally wised up and went with a real chef from downstairs. Where'd you go with, macaroni and cheese or the chip beef? They're both great.
You know, he wasn't raised that way.
He's going to be so depressed when he lifts that lid and finds that there's lamb medallions and champagne mousse.
Don't look. Let's see that lady following the food cart.
That's Jan Curran. She's the society editor for the Los Angeles Chronicle.
She's always first in line for the food.
I'm last to leave the bar.
If she writes about this in her column, you have arrived in society, Dr. Travers.
See, Mark, I told you, there's nothing to arranging a little fundraiser.
Mm-hmm. Except your caterers may be killers.
So, you arrest them after the ball.
I gotta hand it to you. The food is great. I love it when they put a little bacon bits in the meatloaf. No bones.
Oh, my God! That's hospital food!
Yeah, and it's hot, too. You better get a plate quick.
We're ruined! I'm ruined.
What's the problem?
Well, no one's going to pay $250 a plate for our slop.
Hey, that's a bargain compared to what the hospital usually charges a patient.
My arrival in society. Oh, I'm so sorry, but this is for the tubal ligation patient in room 6 there. Your meal is on the way. Just step on up and enjoy our bar, huh? Where's the good stuff?
I don't know. Somebody must have hijacked the truck.
What do you mean? You, stop! Stop!
Sorry.
You're under arrest.
You really know how to throw a party.
I always thought it was a crime the way food is served in hospitals. Until now, I never knew it really was.
This isn't a joke, Mr. Andrews.
It's exactly what it is, Lieutenant. It's just a harmless prank. It's just like what those 2 scoundrels pulled on me when they blew up my charcoal grill.
You said Cynthia Bennett did that.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, you see, until all those people got poisoned at her party.
And how do I know you didn't do that?
I'm not that kind of person.
You're just the kind of person that would break into their kitchen, lock the chef in a freezer.
I tossed them a down jacket first.
Destroyed everything they cooked and steal their van.
I returned it.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me. You parked in a handicap spot. That's a $2,000 fine. So why don't you just convince me that you didn't contaminate Cynthia Bennett's food and in doing so kill one of her guests?
I didn't destroy everything Fred and Helen cooked. I dropped it off at a homeless shelter.
And you saved the receipt for your taxes.
The point is, Detective, I'm an artist. Food is my form. It's my life. I'd never waste good cuisine, whether I cooked it or not, and I certainly could never poison it.
Not even for the lucrative catering contracts you might land if you got the benefactor's ball?
I wouldn't. But Cynthia, Fred, and Helen, they're not like me. No. They might.
Willie was released on bail this morning.
On a murder charge?
They only had enough to charge him with joyriding. The chef he locked in the freezer refused to file a complaint.
Why?
Well, I think it may have had something to do with his new job at Willie's catering company at twice the salary that he was being paid by Fred and Helen.
Ah, shame. So we're no closer to finding our saboteur or the guy who murdered poor Mr. Furlong.
At least Willie's prank wasn't lethal.
I guess you've never had the hospital's butterscotch pudding.
You know, we can't take the chance the next prank won't be lethal.
Where are you going?
I want to talk to Jesse. We need to buy ourselves some time.
Well, the good thing is it's a simple break, so we'll keep this cast on her for about 6 weeks, and you'll be arm wrestling your brother Jasper in no time. But next time, don't do it on a granite countertop.
I really can't talk right now, so we have to make this fast.
I'm with a patient. You want to get out?
Say hello to Elton John. You have to give me the benefactor's ball, or Cliff Furlong's death has no meaning.
Is this about that guy that died at your party?
Well, maybe you can live with that guilt, but I can't. Thanks, Elton. You're a candle in my wind. Let's talk about that brunch.
You just put a sling on that, and we'll schedule a follow-up in 3 weeks. Bye, Julie.
Hospital X-ray tech to 5E. Hospital X-ray technician to 5E.
I'm not going to say a word. My food speaks for itself.
Security? Yes? You escort this man out of here?
Yeah, but just try a bite. Just one little bite.
Hey, bon appetit.
We need security to the treatment area right away. Thanks. Oh, I don't think he's stealing your phone. Come on, darling, come on. Goodbye to the service.
I am ready to cancel this ball.
Jesse, you can't cancel the ball. Those are the biggest donations of the year. We need them. But I doubt we're going to be able to unmask our saboteur by then.
So what do we do?
We need to put somebody in charge who's above reproach.
Captain Cluck.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese, huh?
Of course. Just because I'm a caterer doesn't mean that every meal is truffles and caviar. I do enjoy the basics, too. So, here we have provolone, mozzarella, Parmesan, and goat cheese on homemade sourdough bread, lightly brushed with hand-churned butter.
Well, as long as it's just the basics.
So, fellows, we didn't come down here for lunch now, did we? Or did we?
Well, no, we didn't, Martin. Here's the problem. All of your protégés are so eager to get that benefactor's ball account. They're sabotaging each other's parties, trying to narrow down the field.
Well, that's exactly why I chose to retire. I'm afraid the business has become much too brutal. I do not have the stomach for it anymore. Pardon the pun.
The trouble is it's gone way past bad-mouthing the competition and stealing each other's cooks. Somebody died because of those pranks.
We're afraid that no matter who I pick, the sore loser is going to strike out at the ball and someone else could get hurt.
So we were thinking, no one can take your place at the top if you're still there.
But I do have to retire sometime, you know.
Oh, of course you do, but could you just hang on for one more event?
I'm in trouble, Mr. Gaylord, and only the best can get me out of this, and that's you.
You made the benefactor's ball the high point of the social season. Now, you wouldn't want to see your legacy disgraced, would you?
Leave everything to me.
Congratulations, Doctor. You played your part very well.
Oh, really? What part?
The part Martin Gaylord wrote for you? Don't you see?
All of our reputations are ruined.
The only thing that's left for us to cater this social season is our own wakes.
Madonna's plumber won't even return my calls.
Hey, look, you guys did this to yourselves.
The only reason Gaylord retired was because it was less humiliating than going broke.
He was the dinosaur, we the Ice Age.
When we quit, his business was finished. Well, Cynthia's the one with the golden Rolodex.
Willie's the culinary genius.
And Helen and I...
Where the joy?
So then Martin Gaylord was the saboteur.
Yes, he's the one who blew up my charcoal grill and poisoned Cynthia's food and got us to go after each other.
The competition eliminates itself, and he's the only caterer left standing. All he needed was a sucker in charge of the ball to play along.
I hate to say it, but their theory's as good as any. It could be Gaylord.
Well, it could also be any of the others, too.
Yeah, everybody's got a motive. Doesn't make my job any easier.
Your job? What about my job? My future here at the hospital's at stake. What are we gonna do?
I think the only thing we can do, have a party.
How could you think about a ball knowing what we know or don't know? You know?
Everything that's happened is centered around that ball. I think the only way we're going to find out the truth is to have the ball. Gentlemen, rent your tuxedo. This is going to be a killer.
Nice nose ring. Get out.
Hello.
A little old to be starting as a cater waiter, aren't we, dear?
I'm embarking on a career change.
I see. You photograph well. No previous service experience?
I worked at Burger Boy one summer while I was in high school.
Balance. Act like you're a waiter. Walk. Smile. Let's see some teeth. Stop. Offer me something on your tray. Studs only.
I beg your pardon.
No dangling earrings, studs only. No other jewelry, normal hair, light makeup, shower, and wear underwear. I-9, W-4, contact information, and rules of cater waitering. Welcome to the benefactor's ball, Miss Bentley. They're supposed to be in circles, not ovals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daisies on the canisters, flocks in the megaphones, not film. Yes. Relax, Doctor. Everything's going to be just fine.
I'm not a doctor, but I think you're supposed to take it by the teaspoon, not by the gulp.
I think I'll go check on my undercover operative.
Howdy, partner.
Good evening, Duke. Thank you.
Nice outfit.
If you ever ask me to do something like this again, I expect to see you in fishnet stockings and heels as a gesture of sympathy.
We're needed waiters, and I needed an extra pair of eyes. You seen anything yet?
No.
Well, I've got men stationed at the service entrance and at all the doors. Anybody that gets in doesn't get out. You know, that is a good look on you.
Enjoy the party, sir.
I love it.
That is great.
Hello, Susan.
Oh, hi, Dr. Friedgen. Nice to see you.
The board of directors is very impressed.
With Susan. It's not too late for them to cancel payment on their checks.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Well, maybe I've been to too many parties lately.
That is the one thing a cater waiter never does. Eat before the last guest has left and all the glasses and linens have been repacked.
I don't work very well on an empty stomach.
You won't work at all if I catch you touching the food again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Here's looking at you, kid.
May I offer you some punch?
Not so fast.
Here's another fine mess you got us into.
Oh, that's it. The party's over. My career's ruined.
Hollywood, if nothing else, is a spectacle. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 31st Annual Benefactors Ball. Everyone enjoys a good movie explosion, but the best special effect is the smile on a child's face. The happiness born of the good health your generous contributions to community general make possible. So, tonight, everyone, please enjoy the party. Please enjoy all the many surprises. And most of all, please enjoy the giving.
Amazing save, Martin.
Oh, thank you. But that was absolutely nothing. You should have seen when the white tigers got loose at the county zoo benefit.
Well, I tell you, if you weren't man of the year, I would make you man of the year. Man of the year. You gotta be sitting at the table of honor. I got a speech to make in 10 minutes.
Don't touch that.
I know it's very pretty, but it does have to go onto one's lap eventually.
Not this one, Martin. Mr. Horn. A little problem with this napkin.
Oh, it looks fine to me. Sharp points, firm body, tight base.
Look at the other napkins on the table.
Floppy points, flat bodies, loose base. This is ridiculous.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, don't be. Saved Mr. Galen's life.
I don't understand.
Jesse told me that you were allergic to peanuts.
Yes.
This napkin's covered with a thin film of peanut oil. You touch this to your lips, you could go into anaphylactic shock.
You going somewhere?
I'm working a party, in case you hadn't noticed.
Looks to me like you're trying to flee the scene of an attempted murder.
Don't be ridiculous.
This was the only neat napkin on the table because it's the only napkin on the table that you folded. You know, you were right. Someone was trying to pit you against one another, but it wasn't Martin Gaylord. Was it, Mr. Horn?
You're basing this laughable accusation on a folded napkin?
No, you also worked at Willie's when the grill blew up, and you worked at Cynthia's when everybody got food poisoning.
I work 100 parties a year. Besides, I got poisoned too, remember?
Well, that is where you made your mistake. Now, what is it that every cater waiter does not do?
Never eat until the last guest is left, and make sure all the linens and glasses have been repacked.
That is the only way you could have been sick with the others.
You ate before the guests left. Disgusting.
Just to make sure that nobody suspected him of being involved in sabotage.
Did you really think that I enjoyed being a waiter? No one in their right minds wants to do that their entire life. I had my dreams.
To be an actor?
A caterer. And I told you that, Martin. You promised to teach me, to take me into your company, and then when it was time to retire, all you said was, keep up the good work, Horn.
Well, you could have gone out on your own.
How could I possibly compete against them without your help? I wanted to humiliate you, to ruin your reputations. I never thought that the salmonella would kill anybody. No one was supposed to get hurt.
Up until Martin Gaylord came out of retirement, at least. Then you saw a one-time opportunity. You were going to kill him because you knew they would all be here.
Who wouldn't have thought they killed him after the stunts they pulled?
You'd be the only one left in business who trained under Martin Gaylord.
No! Steve! I got him!
Now this is what I call a party.
Boy, it sure was. How are you going to top this one next year?
Next year?
Yeah.
Imagine a man. A plain man, no different from 1,000 others you see in a day, who enjoys the simple things in life. The feeling of the sun on his face, the taste of that first sip of coffee. Imagine his life. Starting out with unlimited potential and, like most lives, amounting to nothing much. Few dollars in a retirement account. Almost enough to pay off the debts that will outlive him. Imagine his hands. Hands that built a house, caressed a wife, held a child. Hands that sculpt and shape and create. And now, imagine his death. Imagine his face contorting in pain as the poison courses through his veins. And his hands. Those hands that could do so much. Clutching one last time. And falling still. Useless. I can imagine it. Because that man will die tonight by lethal injection.
Can you ask them? Can you get me one last phone call?
I can imagine it. Because that man is my father.
You made $65,000 betting on football game?
Oh, yeah. It's all fantasy money so far, but my system is good. So good that I'm thinking about going to Vegas this Sunday, and I'm happy to accept investors.
I know some gamblers who went broke. They all had systems.
Not like mine.
Oh, well, that's good, because none of the other guys ever said that.
Tell you what I do. I take a look at both of the teams, and then I study their strengths, their weaknesses. And then I analyze their game to the smallest detail. Then, I bet on the club whose mascot would beat the hell out of the other team's mascot.
What?
Very simple.
Dr. Mark Sloan, line 5. Dr. Mark Sloan, line 5, please.
I'm gonna put you down for a couple hundred, okay?
Hey! Dr. Mark Sloan. Yes, of course I remember you.
I'm going to die tonight, Dr. Sloan.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to die because you put me here.
Oh, I didn't put you there. You put yourself there. You murdered 52 people. I just caught you.
You caught an innocent man.
You had a chance to prove that at the trial. The jury didn't believe you, and I don't believe you either.
Are you so sure that you'd stake my life on it?
Look, if you're looking for a pardon, I can't help you, and I wouldn't if I could.
Oh, I don't want your help.
Then what?
I want you to see what you've done. I want you to watch me die.
Why?
You owe me that much.
All right. I'll be there.
Years, Louis Sweeney held the city in a grip of terror. 39 bombings, 52 deaths, hundreds of injuries, millions in property damage. And you can ask me whether I think he deserves to die tonight?
Some people believe that Louis Sweeney isn't the son of you bomber.
Some people believe JFK was killed by space aliens. I can't help them either. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm a prosecutor.
And you're up for re-election in, what, a month?
And you're implying that I would execute an innocent man to further my political career? Is that something you really want to be asking me?
During the trial, even you conceded you had no idea what Sweeney's motive could be.
No, I still don't. No one's ever been able to figure out the reason for the bombings or why he chose the targets that he did.
And that doesn't make you think that you might have the wrong man.
No, it makes me glad that he'll be dying tonight. Isn't that right, Dr. Sloan?
Well, I'm not here to celebrate.
Every man's death diminishes me, for I am all men. Is that it?
Something like that.
Well, if that's true, I'll be glad to be diminished tonight. Oh, hello, Carter. Hello. Listen, I know how hard this must be for you. If there's anything that I can do
My
for you...
father would like to speak to you.
There's a question I need you to answer before I die.
I'll try.
Why you?
You mean, why did I help the police track you down?
Burnside couldn't have won the election unless he produced a body. The police wanted to close their case. But you, Doc, what was driving you?
Innocent people were dying.
Oh, innocent people are always dying. Muggings, drive-bys, tainted hamburger meat. Why this set of victims over another?
I did what had to be done.
Oh, yeah, I see. I get it. Nothing personal. Just a feeling of civic duty. Except for your little whim, I could have spent the last 6 years of my life with my family.
And how many more people would have died?
I'm not the bomber.
Then why did the explosion stop when you were arrested?
I imagine the real bomber figured it out, that if he stopped, I'd pay for his crimes and he'd go free. At least, I hope that's what it is. It's the only thing that gives any meaning to my death.
I hope you find peace, Louis.
Oh, I have. I have, Doctor. It's you I'm praying for.
Somebody stop this. Why won't anybody stop this?
You gotta be strong now, Kate.
They chose to be here, Mark.
To watch their father die.
That's what they want. He should have thought of his kids before he started planting those bombs.
Amanda! My God. You look absolutely beautiful.
Jesse, I have been working on a 7-car pileup since dawn. I haven't showered, I haven't eaten, my eyes are bloodshot, I'm covered in gore, and you have the audacity to walk in here and tell me I look beautiful?
And yet, your natural radiance shines through. The true measure of beauty. Nothing can obscure it.
No, and goodbye.
But you haven't even heard what I have to say yet.
If it needs that hard of a sell, I'm not interested. Goodbye.
How would you like to be financially independent?
I am.
How would you like to be obscenely wealthy?
I am.
You are?
Yes, you see, my father set up a trust fund for me when I turned 18.
Oh. How would you like me to be obscenely wealthy?
Goodbye.
Amanda.
Hey, Agent Wagner. What brings you back into town?
We need to talk. Alone.
Hush. Stay. I'm busy, and it'll have to wait.
No, I just flew 7 hours from Quantico to have this discussion, and we're gonna have it now.
Dr. Jesse, did you hear that? I think they're paging me.
No, they're not. We're in the middle of an urgent autopsy. I cannot be interrupted. And I said all that I had to say to you on the telephone.
Yeah, to my answering machine, not to me. You can't end our relationship that way. Is it because I said I love you last weekend?
Didn't you just get paged?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Because I said I love you?
Maybe.
And you don't love me?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm not going to make this easy for you.
You've never made it easy for me, Ron. Not from the moment that we first met on that 747 wreckage. But I warned you about what would happen if we continued to see each other.
You saw me anyway.
But the point is, everything turned out exactly the way I said it would. You live on one coast, I live on another.
Aren't we happy together?
What, a day or two at a time? It's my marriage all over again.
Do you think it'd be any different if I lived here?
Can't you do any better than that?
If you could look me in the eye and tell me that you want me out of your life, you got it. I'm gone.
Ron, if I could do that, do you really think I would have broken up with your answering machine? I'm sorry, I got blood on your shirt.
I think I'll have to clean one at your house.
I think you did too.
How many victims?
5 so far, but we've just begun the digging. How many people do you think were in here?
Well, the building was declared structurally unsound after the quake. The INS moved into new offices and the homeless came in. It's been cold and wet. No telling how many people took shelter here.
In here, Dad.
What are they doing here?
I invited them.
I think the FBI can investigate the simple firebombing of an abandoned government building.
It's not a simple firebombing. I've only done a preliminary examination of the dead. The corpses' bodies are riddled with brass screws and finishing nails. found this in one of the victims.
I'll have it analyzed. You want to tell me what I'll find, Mark?
It's African walnut.
Okay, so the shrapnel found in the bodies, screws, nails, and slivers of African walnut.
You got it.
What am I missing?
We've seen this before. Fits the MO of a known serial bomber.
Well, great. Let's go pick him up.
You can see him down at the morgue, Ron. He was executed last night. The first place he hit was a seedy joint on the Sunset Strip, the Sunnyview Motel. That's how he got his name, the Sunnyview Bomber.
That's adorable. What was his pattern?
We never figured that out. He did anything. Diner, a suburban home, gas station, statuary store. Even blew up a bench in MacArthur Park once.
How'd you catch him?
He made all of his explosive devices using materials and tools involved in handcrafted furniture.
And he encased the bombs in beautifully crafted boxes made out of African walnut.
Louis Sweeney was a furniture craftsman, like his father, Reagan, and his father before him. And his daughter, Caitlin, is carrying on the tradition.
Dad made the furniture connection and found Sweeney.
Thanks to a toothache.
I don't get it.
While Mark was waiting for the dentist, he was leafing through an Architectural Digest magazine when he spotted a photograph of the study, and he recognized the detailing on one of the chairs.
From there, we were just a search warrant away from a conviction.
But you were never able to figure out why he was doing it.
We didn't have to. We had the evidence. Found it all in his van.
So we're looking at a copycat bomber here who's trying to make fools out of the police and the prosecutor and me.
Well, you executed the wrong man.
No, it's out of the question.
We're only asking you to do it for a few days.
If I bury evidence linking this bombing to Louis Sweeney, I bury my political career along with it.
We don't know that they're connected.
It doesn't matter if they are or not, Detective. It happened 6 hours after the Sunnyview bomber was executed. Carter Sweeney will make that connection for us on his damn radio show.
Let him. We don't have to help him do it.
If he finds out that we're suppressing evidence linking the two, it'll look like we're covering up the execution of an innocent man.
Look, if we go public with what we have, we're going to give the copycat exactly what he wants. We're going to smear the justice system and exonerate a guilty man.
Destroying you and my father in the process.
Yeah. You see this fax? See this fax? I just got it. After Louis Sweeney was executed, my approval rating soared 20 points. It's a lead I've been able to enjoy for, what, 10 minutes now?
Let the press jump to conclusions. We don't have to. By saying nothing, we buy time to investigate without the reporters dogging our every step.
The fact that the Sunnyview bomber used flathead brass screws as shrapnel never came up in the trial. Only a handful of investigators knew that, and the perpetrator. Now, how are we sure that we didn't execute an innocent man today?
I'm not. What we need is a chance to determine the truth.
One day. One day. And then tomorrow we'll see if you get another.
Hello?
I've always wondered how well you slept, Doctor. Now I have my answer.
I sleep a lot better when the phone doesn't ring at 6 a.m., Mrs. Sweeney.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you'd be awake searching for the Sunnyview bomber.
The Sunnyview bomber was executed.
Then how is it that he was able to blow up the old INS building downtown yesterday?
Coincidence. Copycat bombers. What is this about?
Doesn't a copycat usually need information to copy? How is it that this imposter knew that the real bomber always put flathead brass screws in his devices when that information was never released to the public?
If that was never released, how do you know about those screws?
Because I'm here with Sharon Ellison, Assistant District Attorney for the County of Los Angeles.
Wait a minute, you're where with Sharon Ellison?
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. Did I fail to mention? We're live on KCDM AM. Sharon, I believe you and Dr. Sloan have something of a professional relationship.
Yes, I successfully prosecuted Dr. Sloan for murder.
I was framed, you know that.
As we found out later, the DA's office issued him an official apology, and I personally sent him a lovely fruit basket.
The good news is that you discovered the frame before Dr. Sloan was executed.
That time we did. Louis Sweeney wasn't so lucky.
Louis Sweeney's attorney spent 6 years searching for evidence to overturn that verdict. Now, they didn't find anything because he was guilty.
Or because it was in everybody's best interest to keep such evidence hidden.
Are you suggesting that there's a cover-up in the DA's office?
The case against Louis Sweeney was terribly flawed. I know because I was originally assigned to prosecute him.
Well, then you know that there was a van full of evidence, don't you?
Which I had reason to believe was planted, but when I took my suspicions to my superiors, they demoted me to second chair and put Neil Burnside in charge.
And as I recall, it was Burnside's successful conviction of my father that led to his election as DA.
Let me ask you this, Miss Ellison. If you really believe that Louis Sweeney was innocent, how could you stay silent?
I was scared.
I have a hard time imagining you being scared of anything.
Look, Neil Burnside's enemies have a way of losing their jobs, their careers, even their reputations. I had worked so hard to get where I was.
You overcame your fear just suddenly this morning,
Yes, I did. When I saw the pictures of Louis Sweeney's body and realized that my inaction had allowed this to happen, I knew that I could stay silent no longer.
And that's when you decided to run for Neil Burnside's job.
Oh, well, that's what this is. This is a campaign commercial.
Some people might call it a quest for the truth.
Look, there's a copycat bomber out there, and instead of helping the police, she's using him to win a campaign.
I've faced my culpability in Louis Sweeney's death, Dr. Sloan. I think it's time that you faced yours.
I have done nothing wrong.
My father said exactly the same thing to me, just before they took him to his death. We'll continue this right after traffic with Kate.
What? Carter ambushed me. He caught me while I was half asleep and just dismantled me. All I could do was mumble.
Forget it, Doctor. The show's irrelevant. What matters are the facts.
And he's got them all. And Sharon Ellison to help use them against me. How did that happen anyway, Ron? Did you have an agreement with Burnside?
Yeah, we do.
Either Sharon Ellison leaked the details to Carter, or he's our bomber.
Oh, Carter's got a motive, and so has his sister, Caitlin.
Well, maybe they're in it together. Their father could have given them the details that were kept out of the trial.
Hell of a lot of good it does him now. If they wanted to clear him, wouldn't they have started the bombings before he was executed?
Who else could it be?
There's a whole city full of people out there, last I looked. What if the Sunnyview bomber were 2 people all along?
Well, then why didn't this secret accomplice strike until now?
Why start the bombings in the first place? Find the original motive, and all the other pieces fall into place.
Oh, I can't argue with that.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
I just completed the autopsies on the victims. Unfortunately, no surprises there.
Did turn up some blood on a finishing nail found at the scene.
Doesn't mean anything. It could have passed through one or more of the victims at the blast.
I already checked that out. The blood doesn't match any of the victims.
But it could match one of the suspects.
We don't have any suspects.
I can think of a couple.
It's too early to concentrate on just one possibility, particularly when we have no evidence to back it up.
Well, there's going to be some. With your help, Jesse.
Dr. Travis? Hi, I'm Sally Preston.
You're it.
Well, I'm the station manager, if that's what you mean. How can I help you?
Well, why don't you have a seat, roll up your sleeve, and we might as well get what we can.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Well, apparently I'm wasting my time and the hospital's money.
I don't know what you're talking about, but...
Do you see these 2 nurses over here? Do you think that they work for free? And the bloodmobile outside, do you think that we have a whole fleet of them waiting around for some adolescent shock jock to use for his idiotic practical jokes?
KCDM is talk radio for adults. We don't do practical jokes.
Oh, really? Then what do you call arranging a blood drive and then having nobody show up?
Look, I don't know anything about this. Can you tell me who you dealt with?
Right, sure. Why don't we just turn on your radio station and listen to Gus Dallas right now brag about how he's arranged the largest blood drive that L.A. has ever seen?
Gus Dallas is on KLMV. This is KCDM.
This is the wrong station. I'm yelling at the wrong person.
No, this is the right station. Sally, go email everyone in the building and tell them to get their veins down here right away.
I'm sorry, Carter. Did you arrange this?
I'm arranging it right now. Gus Dallas can't touch us in ratings or demos. Does he really think we'd let him beat us on a blood drive?
I didn't know that forensics had become such a spectator sport.
You're having a bad day.
Yeah, you could say that. You know me well, and that feels very good.
Caitlin Sweeney, she's dead?
Just a dead end. Caitlin had some tests done at Community General a few years back, so I pulled her chart. But her blood doesn't match the blood on the nail.
You know, I'd heard L.A. judges were easy, but...
Judges?
Yeah, you know. The guy in the black robe that granted you the warrant.
Okay, look, I brought a box of chocolates to Imelda in Records, and she turned her back for 5 minutes.
What if you had found a match? Anything you found afterwards would be irreparably tainted.
I would have taken it to Mark, and we would have figured out something.
Man, I have to warn you, these methods are not going to fly at Quantico.
Fortunately, my jurisdiction doesn't extend much further than Fontana.
No, it didn't when you were an associate medical examiner for the County of Los Angeles. But now that you were the newest forensic pathologist at FBI headquarters at Quantico...
I'm what?
Yeah, that's what I came to tell you. I slipped him a copy of your resume, and they're excited. I mean, you still have to interview, but it's just a formality.
So you expect me to quit my job, leave my friends, and uproot my son?
We can live together, be a family.
And what if it doesn't work? You walk away clean. Meanwhile, I'm 3,000 miles away from anyone that I know, and my son has lost another man in his life.
What I was trying to do was make our relationship work. What?
For one of us, at least.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have even tried. Maybe you actually like living 3,000 miles away from me.
Maybe I'm beginning to. Hey, guys. Just got the result of the DNA comparison between Carter Sweeney's sample and the blood we found on the nail.
It's a perfect match.
No, that didn't seem to help Marcia Clark or Christopher Darden much.
We're a long way from court. We can't even arrest Carter Sweeney based on these results.
So what was the point of doing it in the first place?
Now we know he's guilty.
Yeah, well, now we get to be angry, frustrated, and powerless. I liked it better when we didn't know.
Well, Amanda, we got him now. Now all we have to do is get his consent to repeat the test.
Oh, and he's just going to give it to you.
Maybe he will if he has no choice. Let's just see how he likes being ambushed himself.
I want to thank you for agreeing to appear on my show, Doctor. It can't be an easy thing for you to do.
Well, I figured I had to.
Even so, you don't have to be here, facing your harshest critic on his own ground. Takes courage, and I respect you for that.
Well, this isn't about me. This is about preventing any further killings.
So you concede that the Sunnyview bomber is still out there?
There's a bomber out there planting bombs, and people are being killed, but it's not the Sunnyview bomber. That was Louis Sweeney, and he was executed for his crimes.
My father maintained his innocence to his death, did he not?
Yes, he did, but that doesn't make it true.
But weren't you once convicted and imprisoned for murders you didn't commit? After an experience like that, how can you be certain that the same thing didn't happen to my father?
Louis Sweeney was the Sunnyview bomber. The latest bombing was done by a copycat to create this controversy and to obscure the truth.
Yeah, with all due respect, Doctor, your explanation sounds like a desperate attempt to avoid taking responsibility for a tragic, fatal mistake. There is no evidence to support your theory.
We have a bloody nail.
A nail?
Finishing nail, to be exact. We found it at the scene of the crime.
And what does that prove?
Well, by itself, nothing. But we managed to extract a blood sample and DNA from it. Now, if we can match that to another blood sample, it's better than a fingerprint. Your fingerprint.
Let's be clear, Doctor. What you're implying is that you've matched the blood on this nail to mine.
Yes, I am.
I don't recall giving you a sample.
Do you remember rolling up your sleeve for a blood drive here at the radio station a few days ago? You were in that building, and you pricked yourself on that nail when you made the bomb. To your father's specifications, no doubt.
And you were saying this bloody nail proves all that?
Conclusively. You wanted to discredit me and clear your father, and you killed 5 innocent people doing it. You know, you can prove me wrong if you like, just by providing me with another blood sample. I can take it right here. I brought a kid with me.
You're not wrong. It is my blood. I was in that building. And I have 5 million witnesses to prove it. Get me show 1268 about 10 minutes in and cue it up. You listen to my show much, Doctor?
No.
Well, that's a shame. Yeah, we're not like other talk radio shows. We get outside the studio, we investigate issues firsthand. I lived with the homeless in that building for 3 days. I did a series of live broadcasts from there about 6 months ago as an expose on slumlords. In this case, the government itself. Play the tape. There's no running water, no electricity, raw sewage streams down the corridors, and yet this is where entire families are forced to live. Forced to... Ow! What is it? What's wrong? Stepped on a nail. I'll be okay. This is what happens to me, walking through here in daylight. Imagine what it's like for the people who seek shelter here at night. My pain is small compared to what these people have to endure each and every day. And not one of them has the... It's too bad you weren't listening, Doctor. It's too bad the politicians in City Hall weren't listening either. It might have spared us all this ugly incident. This is how Mark Sloan works. This is how he twists the evidence to fit his own preconceptions. This is how he killed my father.
Pinkett Smith and Green Day tonight on CBS.
Who asked you to bring your father into this investigation, huh?
I consulted him. Isn't that why you hired him, as a police consultant?
Yes, but nowhere in the job description does it say go on the radio and make an ass of yourself.
How much of this did you know about?
Only what I heard on the radio.
Only what you heard on the radio. Why didn't Dr. Sloan inform us of his findings before he went public?
My father didn't feel he had enough to make an arrest stick. He was just trying to give us what we needed.
He is a doctor. He's not a homicide detective. It's not his job to make those decisions. It's mine! I don't understand who the hell he thinks he is.
A man who has solved more murders for this department than any police officer. I haven't heard any complaints up until now.
Well, up until now, he hasn't gone public and made fools of all of us, has he? Come in.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you for coming over so quickly, Elsa.
It's not often that I get an urgent summons from the district attorney, at least since you transferred me to West Covina.
Huh. Well, I'm going to reassign you effective immediately.
Transferring me to an even smaller, darker corner of Southern California may make you feel better, but it's going to look like political retaliation to the voting public.
I'm sure that it would. And that's why I would never do anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to reopen the case against Sweeney, and I want you to take over the investigation of the new bombing.
There's no case to reopen. We convicted the right man.
Well, after your father's performance today, I'm not so sure. And I need an objective view.
Oh, so you bring her in? Her mind's already made up.
I think we'll get a cold, honest appraisal of the facts, won't we, Counselor?
I'll do my best, sir.
To destroy my father for a few more votes. Can't you see she's got an agenda?
Don't you? Huh? One more word out of you, Detective, and you're off this investigation.
Excuse me. I'm really not interested in your personnel issues and your local politics. I have an investigation to conduct. And unless you have something relevant to add to it, I'd really like to get back to work.
We don't need your help. This isn't a federal case.
Oh, it became one when a government building was destroyed.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, with the understanding that this office would be in charge of the investigation. So from now on, you're going to coordinate all your activities through me. Dismissed.
The Sunnyview bombing case is closed. The man convicted of the crime was executed. So why reopen the case now?
Well, the similarities between the new bombings and the old bombings are undeniable. Re-examining the previous investigation is just simply the responsible thing to do.
So this is not a repercussion of Dr. Sloan's appearance on my show this morning?
Absolutely not. However, after what I've heard, I'm deeply disturbed by Dr. Sloan's methods, and I intend to take a serious look at every murder investigation he's ever been involved with.
I'm disturbed, too. Which is why I filed a $150 million lawsuit against Community General Hospital, which continues to employ Dr. Sloan and allows him to use their resources, staff, and good name to further his personal agenda.
Mark, don't let him get to you.
Oh, he already has, Amanda, and brilliantly. Carter Sweeney went into that empty building, did a live broadcast, and deliberately stepped on that nail, knowing exactly 6 months later how I was going to use it, and he was going to turn it against me.
Yeah, well, listening to him isn't going to help. It's only going to eat away at you. Come on.
The man knows how I think, how I plot, how I deduce. If I'm going to beat him, I have to know the same about him.
Well, maybe you should let the FBI and the LAPD work on the case
Oh, because
now.
I fell into his trap and lost my credibility? You know, I can't back down now. If I let him get away with this, it'll cast doubt on every murder conviction I was ever a part of. And worse, murderers can go free.
Oh, I don't think it'll come to that.
Well, I'm not going to let it happen. See, right now, he thinks he's won, which is going to make him careless, just like it made me.
Mark, you weren't careless. We just have to work harder the next time.
Thanks. I will.
Take care.
Amanda. Wait.
There's nothing that you can say that's worth waiting for.
I was wrong.
Wrong? It's an understatement.
Okay, how about selfish and insensitive? Arrogant. Tyrannical. Contemptuous.
You're getting warmer. Keep going.
How about well-intentioned? I just wanted us to be together.
I want that, too.
Good. Because I just told my boss that after this assignment is over, I'm moving to L.A. permanently.
You're getting a transfer?
But they can find a place in the bureau. If not, I'm going to find another job.
I don't know if I can let you do that.
So now who's the expert on what's good for everyone else?
Well, what if things don't work out between us?
Then I would feel like a complete idiot. But I can live with that risk if you can.
In 15 minutes.
Dr. Bentley.
Miss Ellison, I'm very busy. I can't talk to you right now.
Actually, you can.
There's been another bombing, and I just received the call.
Consider the call rescinded. Dr. Steinberg will handle the investigation.
Well, you can't do this.
You and I will get along much better once you realize the words you can't don't apply to our relationship. Now, I will be taking all of your current files on the series of explosions, as well as the original Sunnyview bombings. Will you help my marshals in retrieving them?
What are you...
You see, we're getting along better already. Now, the files?
I have to get clearance from the coroner's office first.
They'll understand when you show them the court order. Old files tend to get lost so quickly, especially when they contradict the word of old friends.
Why do you hate Mark Sloan so much? Is it because he made a fool out of you when he proved his innocence?
Dr. Bentley, do not mistake a professional investigation for a personal vendetta, because once you do, your actions will be based on emotion rather than intelligence. And at that point, your employment will be called into question.
Excuse me. What's the emergency?
Your career, and whether or not you want to have one tomorrow.
I don't need to be rescued from a fight.
Unless it's one you can't possibly win.
What are you talking about? She nearly accused me of conflict of interest.
Amanda, you've made your loyalties clear. There is an appearance of conflict. If you fight to stay on this case, you're only going to make that appearance worse.
I know that woman, and she will twist the facts to make Mark Sloan out to be the bad guy and Carter Sweeney an innocent victim.
I won't let that happen.
She will not follow up on evidence that leads to Carter Sweeney.
All right. If you can tell me without a trace of uncertainty that Mark is right and that Carter Sweeney is the bomber, then we will go back into your office together and we will fight Sharon Ellison until her career is ruined or ours are.
I'm ready.
But if you have any doubt at all about Mark's conclusions, if there's even a tiny chance that Sweeney is not the one, then walk away. to go back to the bombing site. I promise I will share any information I find.
Flathead brass screws and finishing nails. It's the same purpose.
I wonder what his favorite radio station is.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Just wanted to get a look around before it got too trampled on.
Did any reporters see the two of you?
I don't think so. We came up the back way.
May I see that?
Here, take this. Are you insane or are you just stupid?
I admit I made a few mistakes. Sweeney's our bomber, and I won't underestimate
You
him.
are fired, Doctor.
You can't take me off this case. I'm on it.
You're
with
no
you.
longer a consultant to this department, and if you show up at a crime scene again, I'm going to have you arrested right on the spot. Now, you get him out of here. And you find something to put over his head, so I don't want anybody to recognize him.
You can't treat my father this way.
You're off this investigation, and one more word out of you, you're off the force.
Let's go, Dad. Beautiful.
It's my grandfather's. My father designed a few pieces, but all the big sellers are based on Regan's work.
And his work methods, I guess.
Carrying on the family's traditions.
So's your brother, I'm afraid.
My grandfather came to this country with nothing in his pockets but his hands. They were all he needed to build himself a future.
Miss Sweeney, we know what your brother's doing.
It's not much of a job for a man talking on the radio. That's what my father used to say. Man lives off his hands, a fool lives off his mouth. Of course, those fights are over now, thanks to you and your dad.
We know that Carter Sweeney planted those bombs. Your brother thinks he's getting revenge for his father's death, but all he's doing is killing innocent people.
Like you did my father?
Look, I know I'll never convince you what we did was right. I know you'll always hate us. But to hurt me and my father, your brother is punishing all the people of this city.
One chair at a time. My grandfather built this business till he could finally support a family. And once he did, the city decided to build a freeway through it.
Listen to me.
6 days, Regan held off the bulldozers. One man with a shotgun against the forces of civic pride and progress. And on the 7th day, progress called in the sharpshooters, and my father watched his father die just like I did. Don't ask me to grieve for the people of this city.
I'm talking about innocent mothers and children.
No, you're done talking. Get out of my shop. Now.
Where you going?
Well, I'm thinking about Las Vegas, using my sports betting system to bankroll my career as a professional gambler.
You already have a job. And if you want to keep it, you better get in there and get dressed because your shift started an hour ago.
Mark, where have you been? I don't practice medicine here anymore.
What do you mean?
The hospital put me on disciplinary leave until they can decide whether or not to fire me.
Jesse, you're the best doctor in the ER.
Thanks, but it's not about that. They got 120 million other reasons. It's about taking Carter Sweeney's blood under false pretenses, or as they put it, ordering unauthorized, unnecessary, and unreimbursed medical tests.
That's not your fault. It was my idea. I asked you to do that.
And I should have refused to when you asked me, but I didn't. I would do the same thing if you asked me again. And see, that's why they should fire me. I'm incorrigible.
I'm not going to let them do that.
Look, Mark, when I'm in my penthouse suite in Vegas with a couple of showgirls under each arm, none of this will have ever mattered.
You stay right here. I'm going to talk to the board of directors.
Mark, wait, you don't have to.
What's this?
Restraining order. You and your son are not to get within 100 yards of me or any member of my family.
I'm not going to let you keep killing people. No lawsuit or court order is going to save you.
You heard him, Marshal. You're my witness.
Dr. Mark Sloan to administration. Dr. Mark Sloan to administration, please.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's made that abundantly clear.
I mean, it's your day off. We could be spending it together.
And we are. You're helping me pack. You can start by stacking these boxes over by the elevator.
I don't understand.
Well, these are my personal files, and I'll need them in Quantico.
Quantico.
Yeah, the job's still available, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking it. Why aren't you smiling?
I thought your life was here.
It was. But the board of directors is about to suspend me, and the city's going to fire me as adjunct county medical examiner, so why should I give them the satisfaction?
So you're taking the job with the FBI to spite them?
Well, Ron, I could really go anywhere, but I'm choosing to go with you because I love you.
Damn. Now I'm gonna have to clean out some closet space.
No, you won't. I'm going to get my own place.
I thought you just said...
I did. But moving in together is a step we're not ready to take. Besides, there's someone else in the equation.
No, CJ. I don't know how to talk to kids.
You'll learn. You'll learn.
You're the only people I know who find the morgue romantic.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I heard that Carter Sweeney was going to serve my father with a restraining order.
How'd you hear that?
I got one, too.
Hey, I'm on the next flight to Sin City. This is your last chance to share in the fortune.
This way.
Dad?
They just fired me. Effective immediately.
Mark, any hospital in this city would be glad to have you.
You can't practice medicine without a license. They took it away from me.
What a lovely dress. Antique French lace, freshwater pearls. You certainly know how to spend Danny's money.
Don't you know it's bad luck to see the bride in her wedding gown?
Well, then take it off. Slowly.
Make me.
Not just on one side. I mean, look at it. All of these. I want all of these wilted ones out of here, okay? If I'm paying my good money for this, I want it done right.
Just think, by this time tomorrow, we'll be married,
Your father will be dead,
and my stepmother will be in jail for murder.
and we'll be rich, rich, rich.
Oh, Philip, I do so love happy endings. Morning, Lena.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Daddy, you're not grumpy because your little girl's getting married, are you?
No, I'm grumpy because the only thing I'm getting out of this wedding is bankruptcy.
And his son-in-law.
Like I said, bankruptcy.
Flowers have arrived. I hope you have the sense to appreciate this bouquet, Cindy.
Ah, Denise, they're beautiful.
Oh, wait a minute, Cindy. Start explaining. Orchids? What happened to the carnations?
Actually...
I canceled the carnations. They lack style.
They also lack a high price tag.
Worship the bottom line all you want at work, Wade. I won't let you embarrass me in front of my friends.
Who knew parasites were so sensitive?
Oh, look at the time. We better get dressed.
Wait a minute. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Kitten?
Oh, joy. Denny and Daddy together again.
Not for much longer. Do you have it?
Of course, just like we planned. You are so clever.
You are so right.
Hello, nice to see you. How are you? Nice to see you. Hey.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi.
Nice recovery.
Morgan is as lively as ever.
Just brimming with youth and personality.
Three, two, one.
Well, Phil. Right on time. At least that's one thing you do right.
How about a shot of you two shaking hands, yeah?
Fireplace all right?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. Great, yeah. Just a couple more.
By the way, have you had a chance to read my report?
Oh, why bother, Phil? You know and I know, the whole damn company knows I only hired you to stop Cindy's moaning and groaning about how broke you are.
Awesome, yeah. Hey, see you at the wedding, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it was just a coincidence that you happened to implement my ideas on the new recliner.
Your ideas? Well, now, that's not exactly how I remember it.
Isn't that convenient? Care to join me for a drink?
Well, I'll drink with anybody. Especially since it's me who's paying for the booze.
Morgan, out! Not about to show up at that altar covered in dog hair.
Hell, I'm disappointed you're showing up at all.
Has Pastor McSwain arrived yet?
Oh, yeah, there he is. Up to his elbows in my appetizers.
You know, Wade, we should put all these bitter words behind us. I am, after all, marrying your daughter. Isn't it about time we started getting along?
Nope.
Marvelous. I see you downstairs, yeah?
Thank you. Oh, darn.
I've chipped a nail. Really? We've just got time to make the 6 o'clock news.
Denise, would you get my nail polish? Please? It's in the kitchen. The top drawer next to the spice rack.
Sure. I've got nothing better to do. It's not like we have guests or anything.
Cindy Montgomery Garrett, take this man as your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you, Philip Evans Kobler, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Place the ring on her finger.
Asthma. He's had it since he was a kid.
What God has joined, may no man put asunder. I now pronounce you man and wife.
People are staring.
Oh, I don't care. I can't breathe.
You're always so dramatic.
Well, Grandpa.
Have I ever visited this house? I haven't fallen over that dog.
Yeah, one time. Then you tripped over my ottoman.
Wait, how long has that cough been that bad?
You clear your throat, you cough, it's no big deal.
I'm not so sure about that. You're flushed and you're sweating, too. Where's your inhaler?
Would you stop being my doctor and just be my guest, okay? Tell you what, why don't you try the cheese puffs Denise had them made special?
They do look good.
Yeah, well, for a buck a puff, they should be.
Are you okay, Daddy?
No, I am not okay. Everybody keeps asking me stupid questions.
Well, you can relax. I'll keep my eye on him.
Oh, thanks, Jesse.
Thank you for not smoking. 3 nicotine patches sort of gave it away. How long ago did you quit?
A month ago. I was afraid with the wedding and my nerves that I would start up again.
Well, if you haven't started by now, you never will.
You're welcome. I couldn't help but notice you standing over here all alone.
I guess this is one of those parties I don't know many of the guests.
Well, you're a friend of Wade's, and a friend of Cindy's. And now you're a friend of mine. Consider yourself part of the family, Dr. Bentley.
Oh, Amanda, please.
Deal. Amanda.
Philip! Come on, hon!
I better get back to my bride.
We need you for this picture.
Do you think Cindy knows how lucky she is?
Amanda, are you jealous?
Can you blame me?
No, I guess I can. Do you think Phil knows how lucky he is?
It's our dance, Daddy. Come on. Come on, Daddy. Just one dance. Please.
Get Wade to sit this one out?
I wish.
Daddy, you're starting to worry me.
Oh, now, after you throw your life away on a used car salesman, you're concerned about how I feel. Spare me, okay?
Where's his inhaler?
It's in the kitchen.
Deep breath, Wade. All right, another one. Deep.
He's flushed and diaphoretic.
He's not breathing. Oh, my God. Daddy!
I'll start controlling the airway. You start compression. Call 911.
I'm on it.
Toxicology report confirmed high levels of the mood elevator phenelzine.
What kind of a doctor would prescribe phenelzine for an asthmatic?
They wouldn't. Which is why Amanda brought me in on this, and why I just paid a visit to the Garrett house.
Find anything?
Wine glass with traces of a nice Merlot and phenelzine.
Red wine contains tryptophan. You combine that with the phenelzine and all the dairy that was in his system.
Plus the albuterol in his inhaler.
His blood pressure was bound to go sky high.
And a fatal stroke was inevitable.
And apparently deliberate.
Morgan, don't you ever chase cats or something? Or do you have a fire hydrant you visit? Never mind.
What about the household staff? Gardener, housekeeper. Did Mr. Garrett get along with them?
Everyone loved my dad.
The man had no enemies.
What about Denise? Did they ever fight?
They had their tiffs, but they were crazy about each other.
You know, never mind. It's an absurd thing to bring up.
Why don't you let us decide that?
Tell him, darling.
Well, 2 weeks ago, Dad's lawyer called. Said his new will was ready.
Did he mention the beneficiary?
Denise loved my dad.
I wish I was as confident of that. You did say that Denise was the only one wearing a white rose corsage at the wedding.
What if she was?
I found this white rose petal over there on the floor by the wet bar.
Yes, I was treated for clinical depression. Not that it should matter now. I took all the popular antidepressants. Prozac, Zoloft.
Phenelzine?
I haven't taken it in years.
And you haven't renewed your prescription lately?
I think I just answered that question.
Mind if I have a look?
Where is this going?
Toward the truth, we hope. Does this look familiar to you?
Prescription drugs and their known side effects. No? I'm more of a Danielle Steele fan myself.
You're saying you've never seen that book before? You must have had your eyes closed when you checked it out at the library.
I don't even own a library card.
And you never renewed your prescription for phenelzine either, huh?
You knew that phenelzine and albuterol were a deadly mix for an asthmatic.
And you knew the dairy products and red wine would make it even worse.
Practically everything you ordered for that reception contained cheese. I must say you did your research well.
I didn't do any research. I never read that book. I certainly didn't kill Wade.
The evidence says otherwise.
All you had to do is put the phenelzine in Wade's red wine and then wait till he used his inhaler.
And how convenient that you knew exactly what that inhaler was.
Seems pretty clear you had means and opportunity.
What about motive? Tell me why I would kill my husband.
He was worth a great deal of money.
Am I wearing last year's potato sack? This is an original Vertelli. Tiffany's, platinum setting, not a stone under 10 carats. Isn't it obvious? Wade gave me whatever I wanted.
That include changing his will?
Look, this proves I'm innocent. Whoever picked up the phenelzine at the pharmacy bought a pack of cigarettes, too. Cindy's brand.
Cindy's former brand. You bought those cigarettes hoping to frame her, not realizing Cindy had quit smoking.
Denise Garrett, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Wade Garrett. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The right to an attorney.
And that, my dear, is the perfect murder.
Sounds good.
Good? No, my dear. It's better than good. It's foolproof. And that is exactly how it's gonna happen at our wedding tomorrow.
Nina, por favor. Gracias.
Por nada.
Oh, now there's my little lovebirds. No ray of sunshine on this, the morning of all mornings?
No sane human being has a smile on their face at this god-awful hour.
Especially after last night. We did hit the Dom pretty hard.
Ah, celebrating your last day of freedom, huh?
Amongst other things.
Hey, everybody. The flowers have arrived.
Oh.
Casablanca lilies for the bride, and a white rose for me.
Where are my orchids and Stephanotis?
Cindy, the florist said the Catalea orchids and Stephanotis were unavailable. The lilies were more expensive, but your
Lilies?
father...
I'm gonna look like Morticia.
Sweetheart,
Dad,
listen,
don't sweetheart me. This is my wedding, not your wife's. I can't believe you allowed her to do this to me.
I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I should have talked to you before I made any change.
Oh, and that's supposed to make me feel all better.
Look, the guests are going to be arriving soon. We all need to finish getting dressed. And, kitten, you just need to calm down a little, huh? Come on, dum-dum-da-dum.
Did you bring him?
You bet. Just like we planned.
Aha, there, see?
Phil, what are you doing? Looking for a few good books for the honeymoon?
No.
Yeah, will the fireplace be okay?
Yeah. Fabulous. Fabulous.
Phil, come here.
Smile, yeah? Please? Yeah, spectacular. See you. Thanks.
Philip, there's something that I've been meaning to say to you.
Yeah?
I know that you and I have had our differences, but today of all days, I think we should try and make a new start. Be friends. It's not too late for that, is it?
I guess this means you've read my proposal?
Well, yes, I did, and pretty darn clever, I must say. I don't know anybody else who's coming out with rolled and pleated Naugahyde recliners.
Retro is the way to go these days.
Yeah, but, Philip, my company has built its reputation on fine leather furniture, but I don't want to discourage you. Now, you just be patient. It takes a while to learn your way around a new business.
I understand. Just keep quiet, follow orders.
No, not at all. Listen, Phil.
Whatever. How about a drink?
It's a little early, isn't it?
Hey, if we're gonna be friends, then friends drink together, right?
Okay, I'll have whatever you're having.
Has Pastor McSwain arrived yet?
Yeah, got here about a half hour ago. I have a feeling we're gonna have to order more appetizers.
How's the weather?
Philip, it's Southern California. Odds are it's gonna be sunny.
Could you check?
Yep, it's sunny.
You know, I think I saw something on the horizon earlier. With El Nino and all, you just never know anymore.
I'll look. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. It is gorgeous.
You know, Wade.
Huh? Yeah. I'm sorry, Phil. Gee, that was all my fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here.
No! Morgan, out! Morgan, down, you stupid dog! You know, I don't know why you left that hairball in this house.
Well, look at it this way, Phil. I let you in the house, didn't I? And that turned out okay.
Fantastic.
Cindy, you look beautiful. Phil is one lucky guy.
That's what I keep telling him. Oh, no. This would happen to me.
What happened?
$40 for a manicure. It doesn't even last for one day.
Well, they don't look chipped.
Trust me, they are. Please, would you get me my nail polish? It's in the kitchen.
You keep your nail polish in the kitchen?
I eat, I do my nails. You know how it is?
Your color's passion pink, right? There's a bottle there on the vanity.
I guess I forgot I had a spare.
You're just stressed. How about a nice hot cup of chamomile tea?
That would be great. Lemon and honey. Lots of honey.
When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. Do you, Cindy Montgomery Garrett, take this man as your husband?
Yeah. I mean, yes. I do.
Do you, Philip Evans Kobler, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
Yeah, I do.
What God has joined, may no man put asunder. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh, so.
That was lovely.
For a minute there, I didn't think Philip was going to make it.
Phil, what about Cindy?
Mark.
Careful.
Oh, I'm so glad you could make it.
Oh, listen, when I deliver a baby, it comes with a lifetime warranty. Communions, graduations, weddings, all included in the package.
So how have you been?
Great. Been here, well, almost an hour. I haven't tripped over your dog.
You know, he has been acting very strange lately.
You think he was getting married?
Oh, honey, I am so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Daddy. So, how do you feel?
Never better. This is the happiest day of my life.
Well, then, it's time to celebrate. Dig in. They're the cheese thingies that Denise picked out. You too, Mark. Well, have some more. You don't want to hurt Denise's feelings, do you?
Two.
Cindy!
Congratulations, man.
When I get back, this tray better be picked clean.
Think she means the flowers, too?
When were you gonna tell me you spilled Daddy's drink on our honeymoon?
It's not a problem, Cindy.
I find that hard to accept.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Wonderful to see you.
The plan is still valid. We just need to make some adjustments.
You're right. Okay, there's more phenolzine in Denise's purse. Only she has the wrong purse. I don't believe this. Who the hell changes purses in the middle of a wedding?
Please stay calm. We'll work through this.
Yeah, just like that bimbo will work her way through every dime of Daddy's money. My money.
Don't worry. They'll both get what's coming to them.
Nothing's coming to them because you spilled Daddy's drink.
Give me that. We'll get another chance, maybe after the honeymoon.
No! Now! Get the phenolzine out of Denise's gold purse, dump it in some wine, and give it to Daddy.
We'll have to think it through a little bit better than that. Which doesn't mean that we can't do it now. Damn. Bleeding again.
Jesse.
Phil, sorry.
What are you doing here?
You know, truth is, this house is so big, I kind of got lost looking for the bathroom.
Oh, straight down the hall. Third door on your left.
Thanks. Wow. It's a pretty nasty cut you got there.
Yeah. I was slicing cheese a few minutes ago.
You were slicing cheese at your own wedding?
Well, you know, I like to help out.
Yeah, outstanding.
Wait. We never did have that drink, did we?
Oh, well, I guess we didn't. So, here's to our future as a family.
Daddy, may I have this dance?
I'd be honored.
It's not a good idea. Well, I mean, you can't dance the first dance until you finish the first drink.
It's true, Daddy. It's tradition.
Well, tradition. Bottoms up.
Come on.
Now you can dance.
Come on, let's dance.
She looks great.
Couldn't help noticing you standing over here all alone. Which is a real shame.
I don't know too many of the other guests.
Well, you're a friend of Wade's, Cindy's, and now mine, Dr. Bentley. Or should I call you Amanda?
Dr. Bentley will do.
You're lost, babe.
Honey, maybe we should sit this out, huh?
But, Daddy, it's our dance.
Okay.
Is he all right?
No, I think we better have him take a break.
Daddy?
Where's his in here? Quick.
I don't know, Denise. He leaves it everywhere. I'm not sure. You're his wife. How could you not know?
I'll check the medicine cabinet upstairs.
I'll find it. I couldn't find it. Here, take it. Go. No. Here. Oh, thank God you found it.
All right, Wade, deep breath. Another one.
He's not breathing. I'll manage the airway. You start CPR. Call 911.
I'm on it.
Very sorry.
So you're officially calling it a suspicious death?
I'd have to say yes. It's highly unlikely that a doctor would prescribe phenelzine to an asthmatic.
Well, especially for Wade Garrett. And I can't imagine anyone getting him to take an antidepressant. Too bad he wasn't as cautious with his diet.
I'd say he's a little past cholesterol worries now.
Well, actually, his last meal was downright deadly.
The red wine and dairy products Wade consumed guaranteed a fatal reaction to the buterol. His inhaler.
Well, thanks, Amanda.
Poor Cindy. I remember thinking at the time, what could be worse than having your father die at your wedding?
How about finding out he might have been murdered?
Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
We won't till we find out who slipped Wade to phenelzine and why.
You got it?
Come on. Hurry up.
Okay. The pill bottle and library card are in the purse, the rose petals on the floor, the book's on the shelf, and the damn dog's outside. So relax. It's a few hitches, but all in all, went according to plan.
What if there are more hitches? What if everything starts coming apart again?
It won't. We've corrected all the problems. Your father is dead. All the clues are finally in place. Now we just wait for Mark Sloan to stumble on them.
I keep thinking, Mark has caught so many murderers.
Yes. Yes, he has. Dozens. But did any of them have a plan like ours?
I can't imagine anybody having a plan like ours. I mean, getting Mark to frame Denise for us.
He will if we guide him to it. We know all the questions he's going to ask, and we know all the answers to give. I've anticipated everything.
Oh, well, I'm feeling really relieved knowing that you anticipated my father spilling his drink and Denise switching purses.
Cindy, every good plan is adjustable, and that's what we've done. We've made adjustments, and that's what we'll keep doing. Every time Mark Sloan makes a move, we simply counter that move.
Like a chess game.
Perfect analogy.
Okay, so when Mark moves his queen, we move our... What do you call that little horse thingy again?
Go hide the purse in Denise's room. Now! And then around 12:15, to join poor Wade here, he had report himself. Nita! What are you doing? This might be a crime scene. This whole house might be, actually.
Well, then, someone sure should have told me.
Have you touched anything in here?
Can you dust and vacuum without touching nothing?
Well, until this is over, let's try not to disturb anything else, okay?
Fine by me.
Oh, and leave the vacuum, please.
Who knows what evidence she's destroyed?
Well, things have a way of turning up, Philip. I'm sure we'll find what we need.
Find what? What are you looking for?
Mrs. Garrett, there's evidence that your husband died from a fatal drug interaction.
That's not possible. Wade didn't take drugs of any kind, except his asthma medication.
Well, that's why I need to ask you a few questions. I'd also like permission to search the premises.
Whatever you need. I'd like to get to the bottom of this as much as you do.
Philip, why don't you go see how my dad and Cindy are doing?
Sure.
After what happened, everything seems strange and out of place.
Oh, I can understand. But did you notice anything at all unusual? Something somebody said or did that kind of stood out?
After breakfast, the photographer took pictures while Denise helped me dress.
Us too. Wade and me. The photographer took our pictures in the living room.
And then, well...
What is it, Cindy?
What, darling? Tell us. It could be important.
Well, right in the middle of everything, Denise suddenly got weird about her corsage. She suddenly had to have it. And it was already 11:30, but everything had to stop while she went downstairs to find it.
That's just Denise.
I don't think I understand.
She was really into the wedding. She had to micromanage every detail.
Denise is so strong. She's been a real champ since it happened. She's held up much better than me.
I can't believe she's not back on the medication.
I wasn't aware Denise was on any medication.
A couple years ago, she had a little depression problem.
Will you look at Morgan? He's still hyperactive.
Shut up, Morgan! He's been like this since yesterday. Something's gotten into him.
Maybe he's mourning his master. Dogs do that.
You know, on the other hand, Cindy could be right. Would you mind if I took a blood sample from Morgan?
Sure.
Absolutely. If you think it'll help.
Here, Morgan. Come here, boy.
That's a counter move? Something's gotten into him?
That's a good doggy.
What if Mark finds phenelzine in Morgan's blood?
We adjust the plan?
Oh, I talked to you. Let's go find out what's got into you anyway. Let's go over here. We're just going to have a look at you. It'll be totally painless.
But I wasn't supposed to be smoking.
That part of the plan can be readjusted. With everything else that's gone wrong, we dropped the whole quitting business.
We did?
We also forgot to plant the receipt. Probably for the best. No need to make things too complicated.
Number one is means. Denise checked out a library book on prescription drugs.
She said she didn't even have a library card.
Well, her purse says otherwise. I also found that bottle of phenelzine inside it.
You know, phenelzine's not an over-the-counter drug. She couldn't have gotten one without a doctor's prescription.
What about a forged one?
Yeah, this one probably was.
Number two is motivation. Wade's will. Everything, including control of Cindy's trust fund, goes to Denise.
And number three, you've got opportunity. According to Cindy, Denise came downstairs about 11:30 to look for her corsage.
I found that inside the vacuum cleaner.
From her corsage? Well, that puts her in the living room, all right.
According to Philip, Wade already had a drink in hand when he joined him there. Red wine.
Did Denise mention being there or pouring Wade a drink?
No, it's all just a terrible blur. And then there's Denise's instructions to the caterer. Heavy on the cheese.
Looks like there's only one conclusion, doesn't there?
Then why do I feel like I've just come to the wrong one?
Steve, why don't you hold off?
And what, tell my captain that I'm not going to arrest Denise, despite a mountain of evidence?
That's what bothers me. A mountain of evidence?
Dad, give me an alternative. Denise Garrett, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Wade Garrett. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
So, my love, who can we kill next?
I'm joking, darling. Just joking.
I know I'm a cliche, a walking, talking joke. Young trophy wife who snares herself a rich older husband.
And then got tired of waiting for him to die?
No, that was my joke on everyone else. I really loved him. Before we met, I was so messed up. I had no life. I mean, not a life I want to remember. I couldn't kill Wade. He was everything to me. He told me once that if I ever needed help, that I could trust you.
Denise, the problem is all the evidence implicates you.
I know. I can't explain it.
The book, the phenelzine, even the inhaler that finally...
I didn't even know where the inhaler was.
Denise, you gave it to me.
Well, Cindy gave it to me. She found it in the kitchen.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Listening to a plea of innocence.
Oh, really? There's something that hardly ever happens around here.
Come with me, Miss. Oh, please, Mark. You gotta believe me. You're my only hope.
Let's go.
Steve, this case is puzzling me more and more.
Well, let me puzzle you some more. I just got this fax from Amanda. It's the results of a blood test on a dog. Looks like Morgan had a good time at that reception. His blood was full of alcohol.
And phenelzine?
Yeah, wouldn't that knock him off his feet?
Well, not if he had a paradoxical reaction, like excitation. That'd explain why he was hyperactive.
Okay, so why did Denise give Morgan the phenyl whatever?
I don't think she did. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody did, not intentionally.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Louis Simonetti? The guy that got the Compton killer off?
And Danny Pantaleano and the Euclid Avenue gang.
How is Denise gonna pay him? I thought the will was null and void.
Only if she's convicted.
But there's all that evidence.
Yeah, which is mostly circumstantial. Simonetti could tear this case apart. But that's not going to happen, Cindy. I'm not going to let her get away with this.
Right, Steve. We really appreciate that. What we need is a plan. A really good plan.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'd like to go over everything that happened that day one more time.
Whatever. We can't let her get out of jail, right?
Right. Well, first thing, we all got together in the kitchen for breakfast.
And then Denise was not in the best of moods, but I kept it together. And then I got dressed. That's when Denise got worked up about her corsage and rushed off to find it.
At the same time, I was in the living room with Wade. The photographer was taking our pictures.
That's it. Your wedding photographer was probably everywhere that day, right?
Right?
So maybe we can use his pictures to establish a timeline that would incriminate Denise.
I see. If we can find a picture of Denise at some time or place where she said she wasn't...
Yeah, we could catch her in a lie. Could be enough to convict her. I'm going to pick up those photos first thing in the morning. Oh, and Phil, in the meantime, why don't you get some rest? You don't look very well.
Huh. We can't let him see those pictures. I told Jesse I cut my finger slicing cheese after the wedding, but in the pictures taken before the ceremony, I had a Band-Aid on my finger.
If Steve and Mark figure out you lied, they'll wonder why. And that could lead them to finding out how you really cut your finger on Denise's corsage.
One more counter move and this game's over.
Nice, Philip. Why not use dynamite just in case there's somebody you don't wake up?
Why don't you keep quiet and help me find those pictures? Over here.
Talk about a disaster. I wonder what the parents look like.
Cindy, focus. We're here for one reason, to eliminate the only hard evidence that we killed your father. Not speculate on the parents. It's a truly hideous child. Ugh. Ah. Wade and me by the fireplace.
You're wearing a Band-Aid.
Yeah, proof that I lied to Jesse. And proof that Mark Sloan will never see.
Could be wrong about that.
This is entrapment.
No, actually, this is a stakeout.
And a very successful stakeout it was, too. Thank you for the evidence to clear Denise and to arrest you.
For what? Breaking and entering? Oh, whoops. Destroying private property?
Darn, we'll probably get a slap on the wrist for that.
I was thinking more along the lines of death row. You know, there's still a negative for that photo somewhere.
You did confess a moment ago.
To eliminate the only hard evidence that we killed your father.
How?
Morgan.
The dog?
Mm-hmm. You see, there was no reason in the world for anybody to give him phenelzine. That had to be a mistake, which got me to thinking, what if this was one of those perfectly planned murders where everything goes wrong but the victim dies anyway?
You anticipated this, right? Your great master plan can easily be adjusted to deal with any eventuality, right? Well, adjust this. I'm turning state's evidence.
Cindy, for once in your airhead life, shut up!
You know, if there's any justice in the world...
Those two would have to share a cell for the rest of their lives.
Right.